Okay, guys, here's my analysis. Why did the 49ers lose the Super Bowl? Okay, number one, referees. Okay, I noticed on the overtime. Okay, is it really that, or that the Kansas City Chiefs had a longer run, longer possession of the ball? Because I know 49ers, they scored, okay, with the on the overtime. They scored with a field goal. But it seems to be like that, I don't know what's going on with that, or the Kansas City Chiefs held the ball was half of the quarter already. So I was like, okay. And that's the thing that's suspect with that, because there's suspect calls on the Super Bowl that night. I just want to know what's going on. Is it rigged? I don't know. Just check it for yourself. Number two, Brock Purdy a good quarterback. He is a good quarterback. The thing just Steve Spagnuolo's defense, and they scouted him. They scouted him good. Okay, he had a good offensive line. Okay, and they were trying to make a difference in that. I think Shanahan was in the panic mode already. He should have stuck with with his running back. What's his name? McCarthy or something, or I forgot his name. But he should have stuck with the running game. But because he wanted to score, because Shanahan did that. He likes to troll the ball out. He wants to score with the throws. Problem is, they just doubled on. They doubled on the defensive backs and safeties. I don't know. I noticed that, like, man, there's a lot of defensive backs and safeties in the field. I didn't see one. I think three linebacker. I didn't even see one linebacker to that. In front. So I don't know, guys. Count how many defensive players are on the field that night. Because I was like, there's a lot of defensive backs in the back. But anyway, Steve Spagnuolo scouted him good, because Brock Purdy did that, okay? Okay, like all players that, if I put Justin Fields back there, okay, or Don Brady, that if you clog up with the lanes that if you scout him good at that, chances are you're gonna stop their offense. Because I noticed that Brock Purdy tried his best, but he just got scouted. He just got outplayed that night, and he should have ran the ball. That's what I'm saying. Number three, okay. Have you noticed a night, what you call this? Kyle Shanahan scored, okay, early that night, early two quarters. But I've noticed one thing: he stagnated. I don't know what is going on with that. He's supposed to be an offensive guru, but he stagnated. He should have piled the score up already. Maybe the defense scouted him, or maybe they were off. They caught the Kansas City Chiefs napping or something. But two quarters, he had a chance. And after that, credit Patrick Mahomes. He knew what to do with that. He should listen to Andy Reid and said, hey, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take the field, piece by piece. And they did that. Have you seen? Because the Kelsey, he was in panic mode already in the first quarter. But credit Andy Reid. He said, guys, let's work it. We'll work with the playbook. Okay. Number four. One thing also I noticed also that night, it seems like Kyle Shanahan is holding on tight. He was just he was like I don't know if he creatively spent like that, but I never saw new plays from him. It's always the same thing: slant, throw. Either that, he ran out of ideas. Actually, he should poured all his ammo in place in the first two quarters. I think he was nervous about the defense of the Chiefs, but who knows? And the fifth one, the last one, I noticed one thing also. Is we call this both teams did that because they were isolated in their camps. That they came out, they were like uptight to that and nervous because they were isolated for the whole week. But one thing is this, that shows you experience. the Chiefs to that were like, when they came out, hey, they knew what they were. They've been to the dance, and they know what to do. The 49ers, it just seemed like Kyle Shanahan never prepared them. He never told them like, hey guys, whatever shenanigans they pulled to that, because you know what they did like the fire alarm thing in the morning and in the Enel field. There's a lot of shenanigans going on, but Kyle Shanahan should have prepared his team. She told them, enough with this thing with that, guys. We have to here to win. Win. You have to focus their team to win. And that's why there's a cohesion in the 49ers. They were like panicking after that. Let me tell you something. Is Kyle Shanahan going to stay there? One more year, man. One more year. If you don't produce anything, you're gone. Because your team, they're ready for the Super Bowl. They got the Super Bowl and nothing happened. Is it your fault? Is Kyle Shanahan's fault? No. We'll see. We'll see what happens.